Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you guys doing on this Thursday morning? Today is May 29th, and I am Delia, coming to you with Delia's Car Chronicles. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. How is everyone feeling today? I am wonderful. I am wonderful. Okay. So this weekend will be just me and my bunny. So I gotta clear my schedule out Friday morning. Well, I could still do my Friday mornings. I'll just have to clear my afternoon because it will be just me and my bunny. My two daughters are going out of town, and I'm gonna be on bunny duty. I'm gonna be on bunny duty. That's fine because the following week, is the following week? Yeah, I think it's the following week they'll be going to Vegas for my oldest daughter's birthday. I was going to go, but I can't. I have to get some things done, so I'm going to have to pass on that Vegas trip. Plus, I didn't want to be around her and all her little friends, with all that cackling noise and stuff, So I was going to just hang out in the casino, to my favorite casino, go see my rub on my guy for a little bit so he can pay me. I haven't rubbed on him in a minute, so I was like, I ain't going. I decided I'm not gonna go. So I'll just be chilling because I need to get some things done. So I need to get some things done, and it'll be all good. It'll be all good. Okay? So I got everything situated with my doctor, so everything should be on the right track. So I gotta get these last two prescriptions filled that was missing, because I've been to the doctor 2 weeks? Friday be 2 weeks that I've been to the doctor, and they filled those prescriptions, but they didn't. So they were supposed to transfer them over to another pharmacy, which they did, but two of them didn't go because if they would have looked on the prescription thing, they would have seen that I had two other prescriptions that was in between that, and if they would have kept on scrolling, they would have seen the other two prescriptions that was missing. So I've been going back and forth with the not with the two pharmacies, but with the doctor's office and the new pharmacy, trying to get these prescriptions in there. So hopefully, yesterday I got an email from my doctor, from my doctor's office, saying that the prescriptions was transferred over there. I said, no, if you go back and look at the prescriptions that was transferred, you will see that 2 of them didn't go because it was 2 prescriptions in between that it didn't see. Because if you scrolling down, you'll see the first 4 prescriptions, and then those was transferred on a different date. The next 2 didn't have nothing to do with it, but if it would have kept scrolling, then they would have seen the other 2 prescriptions that went with the top 4. I know y'all probably saying, well, damn, how many prescriptions did you have? Well, it's only one. It's one medicine. It's one medicine, but they're different doses. I have to take them in doses. So I have to take the lower 2 doses first. Then it goes up to the higher doses. And it's just a big old mess, because when I talked to the new pharmacy, they was like, yeah, the higher doses were transferred, but the lower doses wasn't. That's what they're waiting on. So I was like, okay. I said, I'm not doing no email. I was like, somebody gonna talk to me. So I called my doctor's office again, and whoo, lo and behold, honey, thank you, Lord, somebody answered the phone. Somebody answered the phone. They answered on the first ring, and I was like, OMG, thank you for answering this phone. She's like, oh, no problem. She's like, I'm just here. You know, it's kind of slow this morning. And she was like, what can I help you with? So I told her, I said, told her I was there on the 16th and I got some prescriptions, but they transferred it to my original pharmacy, but my pharmacy don't carry that. And so I have found a new pharmacy for them to transfer to, because they carry it. And so I said they only transferred the higher doses, and they didn't transfer the lower doses. I said, if you look on my prescription, if it shows the same way it shows to me, you will see that the first 4 was transferred. Then there was 2 other ones that didn't have nothing to do with it. And then the latter 2 was with the top 4. And she was like, ooh, she said, I see what you're saying. She said, they wasn't transferred. I said, no, they wasn't. I said, and I kept trying to tell them that they wasn't transferred. And I said, and I just got an email from you guys saying that they were transferred. I said, but they're not scrolling down to see that the latter 2 was sent on the 16th to my original pharmacist. She was like, oh my goodness. She said, my apologies. She said, and I could hear her typing. She said, I am putting in the notes right now to let her know that those prescriptions need to be transferred, and they did not get transferred on the 19th. I said, yes, because today is the 20. I said, I think it was, yes, that was yesterday. So yesterday was the 28th. I said, yeah. I said, so from the 19th to the 28th, right now, I've been trying to get these 2 prescriptions filled. She's like, oh my goodness. She's like, my apologies. So I said, yeah, because it's going to probably take another 2 days for her to see the email. She said, no. She said, I'm going to go by her office right now. She said, because she's been having back-to-back. Excuse me. She said she's been having back-to-back appointments, and she tried to answer her, check her emails, throughout the day. Y'all need to hurry up. Y'all need to have a better system or something. I need to have a better system or something, because this is ridiculous. I've been going this long, going back and forth with these people. And so when I talked to the other pharmacist, I said, well, the lady the lady told me that she was going to be calling and getting in contact with the daughter getting in contact with the doctor to have her send the letter to. I said, apparently she didn't do it. Apparently she didn't do it, honey, because I'm still waiting. I'm still trying to get my prescription done. Had me waste my gas going over there to pick up my prescription because they was like, oh yeah, it's here, it's ready. I was like, okay, cool. I get over there and she's like, oh, we can't give you the prescription because you don't have the lower 2 doses and we have to give it to you all together. You had me come way over here telling me that my prescription is done, is ready for pickup. Now that I'm here, I can't get it. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. I think they just do too much. They be putting these people in these positions and they don't be having the faintest idea what the hell they be doing. Just irritating my damn nerves. That's just what they doing to irritate me, okay? But anyway, it's gloomy once again. Chilly. I need to take my car to get serviced because my clock is stuck. And this is the second time that it did that. So it's time for me to decide on what kind of car I want to get. Because I'm not going to keep on going through this crap to get somewhere and then my car don't start. That's what it seemed like to me. I can't even trip off nothing like that. I definitely can't even trip off of nothing like that. So the weekend is almost here. The weekend is almost here. And I swear, I'm telling you guys, it seemed like I just did an upload telling you guys that the weekend was almost here, and you blink an eye, the weekend gonna be here. You blink 2 eyes, the new month gonna be here. Honey, we almost into June. We are almost into June. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Anyway, I wanted to say this before I get up off of here. You know, I always listen to Steve Harvey in the morning, and he says something just, you know, that made me kind of like, really? They were saying, okay, you know, when this man had called in and he said he's married, but his co-worker knows that he's married. Red flag right there. Red flag. No respect. No respect. Okay. She know he's married, but she want him to come over to her house for dinner. He said his mind is telling him no, but his body is answering yes. Raggedy ass. Okay? Just you gonna jeopardize your marriage for a trick in the office? Because that's about all it is. You know, Your wife ain't no longer your girlfriend or somebody you're chilling with. Your wife is your wife. You said I do. You made vows with this woman, and you said that you was going to be loyal. You was going to stay loyal to her. Soon as a trick that's quick to open up her legs come across you and say, oh, I know you're married, but I want you to come over for dinner. Man, that's red flags. That's something that she can hold over your head, and you so stupid that you're thinking about doing it. So he goes on to say, you know, if a woman do it, no, if he goes on to do it and he come back to the office, when he come back to the office and people find out, he's going to be, hello, Mr. Johnson, how are you doing this morning? But if it's a woman turntables and she come back to the office and she done, you know, slept with this and slept with that, it's going to be, oh, she's the slut. She's the slut. She's a whore. She's this. She's that. You know. So it's always different for women. It's always different for women, but it's okay for men. And it's always been like that. These people over here, boy. So, he said, the question was, how many women or how many partners should you tell someone that you're dating that you done? So the man, he said for the women, the max is 3. I don't agree with that because number one, we're grown. We're all grown, okay? And I know damn well from the time that you started being with the opposite sex or whatever you prefer, you're not going to be 20, 30 years later with just 3 partners, not less y'all, you know, was together and set up for that long, okay? So if you 20, 30 years in the dating game, it's no way in hell that you only gonna have 3 partners. I'm sorry. It's not, no way in hell, male or female, okay? So I just kind of like disagreed with him on that. And that usually I listen to him, but like, okay, you know, I could go for that. I could agree with that. No, I don't agree with that because what, you got 3 partners and you're 21, 25? Because honey, you're not gonna be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and you only got 3 partners. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. Okay? So, I am definitely in disagreeing with that, okay? Because there's women that been with several men in their lives and they happily married. They, you know, they got a husband, you know, he fine, whatever. Now, if she told him how many people that she been with, okay, whatever. He accepted it. But my thing is, three people that you done been with, and you and your 30, 40, 50, 60s, whatever, and you only been here 3? Come on now. That even sounds like a lie. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. And then you got men. Okay? Somebody tell you, okay, I've been with 50, 60 women. Did you protect yourself in all these escapades? Half the time they lie and say they do. Half the time they lie and say they do. But then you get into a relationship with someone else and you lie and say that you did, and then you end up giving them something. Come on now. Like, be real. You out there screwing real. Be real about what you're doing. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. But anyway, y'all, love yourselves. Love on yourselves. Be real to yourselves. Give that same energy that you give to somebody else that don't respect you or don't accept the fact that you are a real person. And give that energy to you. Give that energy to you, okay? Because only you can manipulate yourself. Don't allow these other people to manipulate you. Don't do it, okay? We are good people in this world, male and females, and it's these people who get opted out eventually. Don't allow that to stop you from loving, stop you from caring, stop you from being who you are. Because you know what? One day you gonna come across that one person, and he or she is going to appreciate you, and you're gonna have your happily ever after. Believe that, because I sure do. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Have a beautiful Thursday. And I will see you when I see you. Deuces.